Welcome back. So September, apparently it's the new June.
Wedding season.
Right, who knew? So we thought we would spend the next 4 weeks talking about all things premarital, wedding planning, first year of marriage, and all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we know how easy it is to get caught up in wedding season, whether it's choices of flowers or budget decisions,
Cake flavors. Yeah.
all of those things. And it's easy to just get all wrapped up in it that we forget about what it's all about.
Right.
And we really want to take some time today to just step back and think about investing in our marriage and not just in our wedding day. So this is the start, but we have an entire lifetime to think about. So one of the best ways we can do that is to get premarital counseling.
Yes, if there's one takeaway you have from today's video, get premarital counseling. We know a lot of pastors offer it, and a lot of mental health clinicians offer it. Our favorites are Symbis and Prepare and Rich, because we love how they pull that spiritual integration with that research background. But it's very important.
It's important, and it's really about that preventative care.
Yeah.
Think of it as your annual doctor's checkup or your dentist checkup. This is about finding the issues before they become a problem.
Right.
So,
And having a firm foundation to stand
Exactly.
on as you start your marriage together.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And then we want to talk about your actual wedding ceremony. Sometimes I think it's the idea that we just get through the ceremony and then we get to the party and we have a good time and we celebrate, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
I want to say that it's not a good thing. That is a good thing. But we also want to take note of the service. I mean, this is what you're committing to. This is what you're promising to this person that you love more than anyone else. And so when it comes to that, don't feel like you have to be bound by tradition or what the trend is. Make it your own.
Not that you have to reinvent the wheel.
Right.
It doesn't have to be a total revamp of the wedding ceremony, and we don't want to add more stress to your plate.
Right.
But we want you to think about what you're committing to, and to not think of this ceremony as a checkbox, but as the highlight of your day.
Right. And how it just reflects who the two of you are as a couple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then our third point is a little bit more practical, so planning within your means. So we really want to just encourage you to stay within your means as you're planning your wedding day. And again, this goes back to point number 2, make it your own. This should reflect who you are as a couple. It should reflect what kind of message you want to send to the world about your relationship too.
Right. And what we know is that comparison is the thief of joy, right? And so if it has to be the best wedding of all times, or it has to be something that people remember forever and ever, we get into this battle of comparing ourselves to other people, and you're going to be different than other people. Your marriage will be different, so your wedding should be different.
So whatever that means for the two of you, just make sure you're talking about that and you're at peace with how much you're spending on your wedding.
Yeah. And then our fourth point is to set boundaries. So this isn't just with finances or with time spent, but it's also with the people around you. And so, it's okay to say no to something. That if someone is asking you to incorporate something in your wedding day, or they want to spend a lot of time with you around that, it's okay to set boundaries with it.
And just make sure you're choosing your spouse.
Right.
So you're making your marriage, again, investing in your marriage, not just the wedding day. So making your spouse and your relationship the priority.
Absolutely.
When you're thinking about that.
Yeah. And then our last one is don't sweat the small stuff. Something that may seem huge today, you're going to laugh about, in the next year, 10 years, 50 years.
Everyone has those funny wedding stories. It truly just makes it more interesting later. So remember, in the moment, this is about your marriage.
Right.
And this is about your relationship that will extend till death do us part.
Absolutely.
So, the little things, the flowers, the food, the dancing, the party, even the little things of the ceremony, put it in perspective, because in the grand scheme of things,
it's one day.
And you'll be married at the end.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so like us, follow us. We have a YouTube channel now, so you can subscribe and share with your friends. We'd love to hear from you, and we'll see you next week.
Enjoy the rest of our videos.